Good morning, Pinewood.
I'm Ayana,
And I'm Nadine.
and we're here today with your Pinewood Scoop. The Pinewood Vision Statement. The Pinewood School community is a partnership which promotes lifelong learning, challenging everyone to achieve excellence.
Please stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Today's lunch is stuffed crust pizza, string cheese or yogurt, red pepper strips, cauliflower salad, and baby carrots.
Here's our first fun fact of the week. Did you know that there are 4,339 public schools in New York?
Wow, that's a lot of schools.
Now for today's announcements. All classroom teachers, please submit attendance and lunch account by 9 a.m.
There are no cancellations today. Next, we have Ella and Olivia here with an update on the Positivity Project.
At Pinewood, we are all working on the Positivity Project. This week, Positivity's project strength is humility. Humble people don't seek the spotlight. Let their actions speak for themselves. Humble people know they're not perfect, and they're okay with learning from their mistakes. People who are humble don't show off or brag about things they do well. Instead, they think about others and how they can help. Being humble means that you don't always seek to be the center of attention. People who show this strength are often described as modest, down-to-earth, humble, and respectful. As you go through your day, when you have the opportunity to brag or show off, instead, demonstrate humility. Feel good about yourself. Let it boost your confidence. And slightly move on. Today's quote about humility is from author H. Jackson Brown Jr. Every person that you meet knows something that you don't learn from them. Now back to our anchors.
Wow, that is awesome. We really can change the world if we care enough. Remember to be humble.
Next, let's check in with Ariana to find out what's happening here at Pinewood.
There are lots of exciting things happening here at Pinewood. We are celebrating Read Across America Month. Next week, you should read a book by Dave Pikely on Monday. Wear exercise clothes on Wednesday because reading jogs your mind. Read a graphic novel on Thursday and dress as your favorite storybook character on Friday, March 28th. Now back to our anchors.
Thank you, Ariana. Pinewood is awesome. We should remember to drop everything and read.
Here's Jace with the features report.
This is Jace with your features report. I'm here with Brian today. Brian, what sport do you play?
I play baseball.
What is your favorite position to play?
Catcher.
What is your favorite part about playing baseball?
Batting.
Thank you for telling us about baseball. Now back to our anchors.
Thank you, Jason Brian. Baseball sounds like a lot of fun.
The weather has been pretty nice this week. Here's Lily to give us the scoop on what's coming up with the weather.
Hi, I'm Lily, and I'm here with your weather report. This week, we will be in the 20s to 50s for temperature today. Today, we will have a high of 47 and a low of 34 with a 70% chance of rain. Tomorrow, we will have a high of 54 degrees and a low of 29 degrees. It will be cloudy, so you can go outside. And finally, on Sunday, it will be a sunny day with a high of 41 and a low of 22. That's that. Now back to our.
Thanks, Lily. Sounds chilly, but at least no snow. Here's our second fun fact for the week. Did you know that space is silent because there's no air to carry the sound?
That's interesting. Now, here's Audrey with this week's sports report.
Hi, this is Audrey with your scoop on some of the sport championships championships this week. This previous weekend was a Warrior win with the 6th grade female basketball team winning their championship against the Cohoes High School in Burnt Hills, Boston Lake. Also, this week brought the Los Angeles Dodgers to victory against the Chicago Cubs in a baseball competition. In addition to the baseball game, the Red Wing hockey team beat the Golden Knights 3-0 in a hockey competition. Tomorrow, the Brooklyn Nets will go face-to-face with the Indiana Pacers in another sports game. Last but not least, the NCCA men's basketball tournament started on March 18th on Tuesday and will end on the 23rd this week. Now back to our anchors.
There sure have been a lot of exciting things in the world of sports this week.
Next, we have Micah and Jackson from Mrs. Pollock's class with a special message about Women's History Month.
Hi, I'm Micah and this is Jackson. March is Women's History Month. We recognize and honor the contributions of women throughout history, and today, even Friday this month, different students will tell you about famous women in history.
Wilma Rudolph was the first American woman to win 3 gold medals in the Olympics. She overcame many obstacles and put her name in the record books and in her life. At the age of 16, she was an all-state basketball player and a bronze medalist in the 1956 Olympics. She attended Tennessee State University on a track scholarship and then later returned to the 1960 Olympics. She then won the 100-meter dash, 200-meter dash, and 4 times 100 meter relay. She was named United Press Athlete of the Year in 1960, as well as AP Woman Athlete of the Year twice, and received the Sullivan Award as the nation's top amateur athlete. She has been put into the Women's Sports Hall of Fame and named one of 5 sports stars selected as America's greatest women athletes by the Women's Sports Foundation. Rudolph is also in the Black Sports Hall of Fame and U.S. Olympics Hall of Fame.
Patricia Bath was born in 1942 in New York. She invented the laser factor probe for laser cataract surgery. Patricia Bath became the first woman member to work for the Jules Stein Institute. She was also the first black woman that worked at the UCLA Medical Center. Patricia Bath died at age 76 on May 30th, 2019.
Next week, we'll learn about more famous women and the contributions they have made throughout history. Now back to our anchors.
Thank you, Micah and Jackson. This is so interesting.
Next, we have Mr. Thompson here with Bad Dad Jokes.
Good morning, Pinewood. Another edition of Bad Dad Jokes. Melody in Mrs. Neal's class, thank you for sending us this week's joke. What is the luckiest fish in the sea? I don't know. A leprechaun. Oh, these jokes are awesome. Keep them coming. Another edition of Mr. Thompson's Bad Dad Jokes.
Thanks, Mr. Thompson. Great joke.
Now we have Tarhemson and Sophia with our Spotlight Report.
Our students, movie makers, have been hard at work, and we have 3 spotlight videos to share with you today. First, let's check out a video from Aubriana from Miss McCabe's class about how awesome Pinewood is. This video focuses on kindness, confetti, and our awesome teachers.
Our second video is from Dakota from Mrs. Meyer's class, and it highlights awesomes at Pinewood. And then Donato from Mrs. Strain's class made a video all about of the fun learning happening at Pinewood.
Thanks to Harmson and Sophia for those great videos. Great job, Dakota, Donato, and Ariana. This is Ayana and Nadine signing off. See you next week. Same